Hello, everyone. How are you doing? How was your Christmas? I'm Sign1News anchor Jaydeep Gore. Here's a quick look at the top trending stories making headlines today. If you post an interesting comment about this update, we may add it at the bottom of the screen. More than 10 million people in the U.S. remain under freeze alerts today, Monday. Some of the cities that have been dealing with colder than usual temperatures the past few days are Orlando, Florida, Montgomery, Alabama, and Atlanta, Georgia. Atlanta is where our Sign1News studio is located. Officials say these sub-freezing temperatures will likely cause crop and vegetation problems. Tens of thousands of people are also suffering storm-related power outages. Authorities in New York say at least 37 people have died because of the winter storm. Sign1News viewer at Loremaster Talyasar 2119 posted this important message for everyone to keep in mind. Your pets may have fur, but remember, if you are cold, so are they. Bring outdoor pets inside. Thank you for that reminder. The major winter storm that has blasted much of the country over the past few days is still causing travel-related headaches. According to FlightAware, more than 1,300 flights within, into, or out of the U.S. were canceled Monday morning. The tracking service also says more than 600 flights were also delayed. Among the major airports seeing the most downed flights, Atlanta's Hartsfield-Jackson International, Buffalo's Niagara International, and Denver International. One positive note: the severe weather that is currently covering the eastern two-thirds of the country is expected to ease this week. When students return to West Point for the spring semester, they will no longer see Confederate statues and images on campus. Workers are removing the items right now during the holiday break. Including a portrait of Confederate General Robert E. Lee in the school library that shows him wearing a Confederate uniform, and a quote from Lee at Honor Plaza. The changes are part of the recommendations proposed by the congressionally mandated Naming Commission. The commission's mission is to remove all names, symbols, and monuments that honor the Confederacy from U.S. military facilities. West Point will undergo other changes this spring. Over the weekend, the Taliban in Afghanistan ordered all local and international non-governmental organizations NGOs to ban female employees from coming to work. If NGOs don't comply, their licenses will be revoked. Taliban leaders say the reason for the ban on female workers is because traditional Islamic dress codes and laws are not being followed. The United States and others in the international human rights community have criticized the Taliban for its recent decisions affecting women, including banning all women from attending universities. In response, the Taliban sent a message directly to the U.S., warning officials against interfering in what they're calling Afghanistan's internal issues. "20 women who were incarcerated in Philadelphia were able to spend the holiday at home thanks to rapper Meek Mill. He paid their bail, and each woman received a gift card to purchase groceries or gifts for the holidays." Mill said the donation was inspired by his own personal experience with the criminal justice system. The rapper made the donation through the Reform Alliance. That is a nonprofit he launched in 2019 with other sports and business leaders, including rapper Jay-Z. According to the website, the organization aims to transform probation and parole by changing laws, systems, and culture to create real pathways to work and well-being. Avatar: The Way of Water soared to the top of the movie box office for the second straight weekend. It raked in an estimated $56 million over the weekend. That brings its 10-day domestic total to $254 million. Worldwide, the movie has earned an estimated $881 million so far. The original Avatar is the all-time global champ at more than $2.9 billion. Sign1News anchor Gatry Killing saw the movie and loved it. During last week's broadcast, she asked what you thought of the movie. At Moses Boeltang 6388 said, "Victory Avatar movie." At Louis Dougie 4470 still hasn't seen it yet. At Sponsored by Anxiety said, "I love the movie. Beautiful CGI with a really solid plot to back it up." They also added, "I loved your enthusiasm. You always make me smile. Thank you." I'm sure Gatry will appreciate those kind words. And we have one more interesting Sign1News comment to share. It's from a story Sign1News anchor Martha Anger reported on last week. Three dominatrix showed up at a Florida City Commission meeting dressed head to toe in black and gray, skin-tight spandex bodysuits, high heel shoes, and futuristic sunglasses. They wanted the commission to allot $250,000 to build a dungeon for dominants and submissives, and offered spankings to commission members in the dungeon. Some people felt the women gave the fetish community a bad name. Viewer at Loremaster Taliasar 2119 offered a different perspective. I think Mistress Crave did what any other citizen is entirely entitled to do. She wanted to propose a budget option for the council to benefit the public, and she did just that. Thank you, and to all of our viewers, for sharing your thoughts. Sign1News will be broadcasting updates Monday through Friday. A big thank you to our Sign1News app supporters who help make this broadcast happen. You can download the Sign1News app by heading to the App Store or Google Play Store on your smartphone. And you can also watch on Apple TV, Amazon, and Roku.